Hello, my name's Ian Weatherly. I'm a business management major, and I did my e-portfolio on 5 topics or 5 assignments I did in my college experience that I think cover the 5 main topics of these goals. I'm a senior. I'm graduating this May in 2023. Um, Being a management major, I have to deal with a lot of managing business and employees and coworkers um, and the business itself. So I cover a lot of financial, uh, cash flow statements. I cover working with people, understanding what works with certain people and what doesn't, how to be, empathetic, sympathetic, and how to properly run a sustainable business. Now, in each one of my goals, for instance, uh, my first goal about thinking analytically, I chose this goal because I chose this assignment because whenever I was creating this project with my group, we discussed everything there has to do with creating a small business, especially in the city of Boone. Because people in Boone, they like different things than people who live in, let's just say, Charlotte or Raleigh or the Triangle of North Carolina. It's a smaller city that likes to likes bars, likes to party, and when we survey these people, there's a lot of discussion about having a place because Ransom just closed. So having a place that they can hang with their friends, eat, drink, hang out, and there's a lot of things to think about. That was very difficult for us, and so thinking analytically, I felt like fit perfectly into that goal. For goal two, business writing etiquette. In my earlier years of college, I had to learn this because I actually took 3 English classes in one semester. So, learning how to communicate effectively in my writing and speech was a major factor, especially with being a manager in business. It's something that I have to use every day with everyday people. Um, I also talked about how we used scenarios and statements with businesses and coworkers of how to handle certain situations in a professional manner and a lot of things like that. I want to get through my goals real quick so I don't have to make this video super long. Talk about ethics. Ethics was a big thing for me. I didn't really understand it, quite at first, but ethics is very important. The ethical issues and responsibilities are important. I had to wrap my brain around that with my example of the Theranos case and Elizabeth Holmes. We see how a business such as Theranos can have good intentions and do good things, but this is a case that got out of hand very quickly and was not the greatest good for all. They preached about people's health and importance and factuality, but the ethics behind the story go deep, and it's important to learn this factor of business if you're going to run one. That you have to be open, and this is an older case, so Silicon Valley has fixed their regulations about how they can produce a business over time, but it's just a topic I wanted to hit on. Excel cash flow statements and coffee shops and Boone is another assignment I did for the knowledge of technology and skills within a business. Now, being Gen Z, we grew up with this technology. This is nothing new to us. Actually, I'd rather prefer things on technology, especially after 2020 with the pandemic and everything happening. I think a lot of us are very prone to using our computers and understanding how to use technology. So this is nothing new that we need to talk about or anything. But I just ran through the cash flow statements of a coffee shop. It kind of helped me a lot because I wasn't very good at Excel and understanding numbers and putting them together. So it's just a point I wanted to hit on. Finally, my fifth goal had to do with the Apple's relation with the globalization of business, and basically it just shows how business interacted with the global environment around the world with China, Ukraine, uh, Russia, and Europe, just the major parts around the world that buy Apple products. There's billions of people who use Apple products, so there's a lot to go that goes in deeper with that I explained in my Goal 5. I also have my resume, which is it's pretty simple. I've been a full-time student for a couple years, so I don't have a lot that's been up to date, but this is just a little video that I wanted to show you guys, my e-portfolio.